back, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. For my good, for my good. It's all working for my good.
All right, family, so we got a little break in the weather. It's been raining on and off all day long. I did in between, pardon that, water hose just got cut off. But in between the rain, I dug out the little purple plants. Now, I've been trying to get down so I can get the root of them, but this is hard work. So I know they're coming back because I'm not digging this whole thing up. They'll just come back and I'll just have to thin them out yet again, but lots of work there. The roots go down pretty deep, and so they'll be coming back, of course. This whole bag is filled. I don't know if you can see that, but this whole bag is filled with the purple plants. So I did take out the galvanized and put in the black fluted pots. We have to put some new mulch in there, but I want to wait for the rain to go away. I think we got some more rain coming in later on today. You wouldn't tell it. We'd be able to tell it by the blue skies, but we have some more rain coming in later on today, and I think also tomorrow. But I want to give this wall a fresh paint job, so I think I'm gonna wait on that and clear that off. I'm also thinking about getting some planters of sort, maybe, to plant like some vegetables or something, some peppers, small stuff, some, rosemary, things like that. So thinking about that as well. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know how it will fare because on this side you get a right smart amount of sun, but then it also, the sun goes down and it gets a little gloomy over here. So I don't know how that will fare. I don't have a green thumb, so it's just really something I'm chancing. But it's worth a try. I also need to pot these plants still. They've been getting plenty of water because of the rain. And so I just need to get these potted. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that today or not. We shall see. Let's go ahead and go around. Just giving you an update as we're still outside tackling this yard. My husband did buy him a little pepper plant and he put it in this pot here, which I really don't care for it to be in that pot, but it is what it is. I did spray paint a few things, and as I spray painted, of course, it started to rain. One of the things I did spray paint is the little water thing for the birdies. So this comes, I got this from Amazon, and it comes in different one of these where you can have different streams of water. So right now I picked that one. I just put it in here. It is a solar ran device, so no batteries or anything needed. So we'll see how that fares for the birdies to get their water. That water is hot. I touched it and it's warm water, and I just put it in there from the water hose. So raining and hot, raining and hot. The other thing that we got are the 2 umbrellas that I told you about for the patio. Guys, I do not want this umbrella on my patio. It will come off. As you can see, I had to rearrange stuff, and I don't like that. It looks very cluttered. So, working on 2 options, either put it on this side where we'll put a pad here and sit it on top where we'll go over the patio for coverage. But definitely, I do not want it here. It is just taking up too much real estate. Same thing I'm going to take on P3. Same thing applies for P3, although it's a little more room. I'm not happy with the arrangement at all. And so I want to also do the same thing here. Put a little pad down. Maybe not cement, but I think those square pavers, if we get like 4 to 6 of those and build it up where we can put it here and go over the overhang. This umbrella, when we let it out, it extended all the way past the stairwell, so we can't have that. So looking at different ways to rearrange that as well. And so I'm not very happy camper right now when it comes to this. The last thing that I want to mention about the patios is that we will be putting a coating on the patio. I think they come out on May 21st to protect it. And so if you think back to coating that they put in the garage, for the garage floors, it will be coating such as that. That's guaranteed. It will not stain, mold, or mildew. So we won't have to worry about, if we drop something, charcoal or whatever, it's staining the pavement. And it will also look good. The other thing I did is I potted these 2 plants and put our butterfly. This butterfly was actually in our garden in the front. Since it was red and yellow, I decided to pull it back here. We've been having it for years. And then I got the black pot, I think I mentioned already, from Kohl's. And then this white one came from QVC. The water is doing that plant very well. So far, so good. And so we're going to continue working again on the outside. My concern mostly right now is trying to figure out a resolution for these umbrellas to get them off of my patio. So had I got the larger umbrellas, it probably would have been too big for this small area. We don't really want the umbrella over the barbecue pit because of the fire. But just so that it's covering the seating area, because it gets extremely hot out here. So more to come on that. I'm sure that we will figure out what we need to do on it to make me a little bit more happy about it. But yeah, right now, this is not gonna fly. We will be changing this some way, somehow. Okay. So, like I said, if weather permits, we'll get back out here. I'll bring you along as we're doing the work. But I want to get started and all of a sudden start getting rained on. And it could be nice and bright just like this. And then all of a sudden we get a big downpour. And so I'm not going to be able to do much, I don't think, today. But like I said, if I do, I will certainly bring my family along to share. And hopefully we can get that. See, guys, what I'm saying? Lizard. Oh, and he fell over the fence. Thank God. All right, signing off. I will talk to you all soon. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Bye-bye.